Good evening and welcome to the 11 p.m. news on Independent Television. I am Solomon Aino. We're starting off from the Federal Capital Territories. Bauchi State Governor Bala Mohammed has sought urgent presidential intervention over worsening insecurity in Alekere local government area, warning that the situation could spiral into a humanitarian crisis if not swiftly contained. Speaking after a meeting with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu at the presidential villa in Abuja on Friday, the governor said bandits has become increasingly emboldened, occupying ungoverned forest area and launching sporadic attack on communities. As status correspondent to Karo Atta reports, the governor dismissed speculation about a possible defection from the People's Democratic Party following his meeting with the president.
The meeting between Bauchi State Governor Bala Abdulkadir Mohammed and President Bola Tinubu held just behind me here in the president's office. After the meeting, journalists sought to know if the worsening insecurity in Bauchi State, which has left many communities deserted and many lives lost in the governor's own Alekere local government area in the state, was part of what was discussed. Admittedly, the governor says that the issue is already degenerating out of control, which was why he is seeking the backing of the commander-in-chief himself.
Situation of insecurity in my local government, Alekere or Bauchi State, where some bandits have become so emboldened and they have taken over so many ungoverned spaces there, coming out from the Daji Madam, and we have been having some sporadic clashes and skirmishes with them, with the security agencies. But it would appear that the security agencies and all of us are overwhelmed, and the situation is escalating to a level where it will become a big humanitarian crisis.
With his PDP counterpart and Adamawa State Governor Fintri defecting from the PDP to the All Progressives Congress Friday morning, journalists sought to know if he also is planning to defect and abandon the umbrella for the broom.
You see, it is not always right for people to be insinuating and trying to get answers where there are no questions. I have always said that I am a PDP man. I know the federal government and the importance of partnership. This is time for governance, and of course any governor can leave, because if it is Fintri's decision to leave, it may not be my decision.
The governor also commended the opposition People's Democratic Party for what he described as a commendable outcome, claiming one local government of Gwagwalada during the just concluded FCT Aerial Council election. From the Aso Rock Presidential Villa, Abuja, I'm Karo Atta, ITV News.
The military high commanders attributed the recent rise in attack on rural communities across the country to displaced insurgents attempting to show relevance following sustained onslaughts by troops. Defense correspondent John Turner reports that the Director, Defense Media Operation, Major General Michael Onoja, stated this during the end of the month media briefing at the Defense Headquarters in Abuja.
The month of February recorded increased terrorist attacks on communities across the country. In states like Kwara State, terrorists struck several times, resulting in the launch of Operation Savannah Shield by the Defense Headquarters. Briefing the media on military activities in February, the Director of Defense Media Operation, Major General Michael Onoja, explained that due to sustained military pressure and cooperation with the United States, terrorists have resorted to attacking soft targets in order to magnify their operations.
Make sure that we smoke them out from wherever they are. It is not a case of resurgence. What is happening is that due to the pressure that the cooperation with America is bringing to bear on them, they are now targeting soft targets in order to magnify their operations. But it's left for us as journalists to ensure that we report some of these incidents from a national interest perspective. Terrorists need the oxygen of broadcasting their activities.
On the activities of over 100 United States military personnel in Nigeria, the military says the U.S. personnel are assisting in training Nigerian troops and providing technical support at no cost.
The number is not an issue. You just be rest assured that Nigeria's territorial integrity, our national security is intact. Nobody is giving away our sovereignty. If that is your fear, convey that to the public. Our sovereignty is intact, our territorial integrity is intact.
The military added that troops across various theaters sustained intensified multi-domain operations throughout the month, leading to the rescue of 408 kidnapped victims and the neutralization of several criminals. From Abuja, John Teina, ITV News.
Meanwhile, over 170 people are said to be in captivity, while other 200 people were murdered after bandits invaded Wuri town in Kayama local government area, Kwara State, and Konkoso in Bogu local government area of Niger State. Correspondent Nam Mohammed, who visited Konkoso and other villages bordering Kebbi State, said the bandits in their hundreds operated from around 7 p.m. to 11 p.m.
Recall, a group of gunmen in their hundreds last week attacked some villages in Kwara and Niger states, specifically Borgu local government and Kayama local government areas in Niger state and Kwara state. The attack on Kayama resulted in the murder of over 200 people, while 170 others are being held in captivity. Reacting to the incident in their local dialects, some of the survivors of the attack narrated their ordeal. Another community where government had a field day is Konkoso in Borgu local government area, Niger State, where another 100 people were killed and several others taken away by bandits. Some residents of the affected communities blamed political office holders for undermining their problems of incessant attacks, calling on the Niger State government and the federal government to increase the number of security personnel in the area. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has since ordered the deployment of military personnel to the affected communities with a marching order to go after attackers and restore normalcy in the state. From Mina, Niger State capital, Umar Mohammed, ITV News.
Justice Joyce Abdulmalik of the Federal High Court Abuja Division has ordered the remand of former Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, his wife Asabe, and his son Abdulaziz following their rearrangement by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, over an alleged 8.7 billion naira fraud. Joseph Kadri reports that while Malami and his son were ordered to be taken to Kuje Correctional Center, his wife was remanded in Suleja Correctional Center in Niger State after they all pleaded not guilty to the charges. Still in the Federal Capital Territory, tension flared at the Senate on Thursday as lawmakers expressed outrage over the failure of the Registrar General of the Corporate Affairs Commission to honor repeated invitation from the National Assembly. Senator Orji Uzo Kalu moved the motion during the Senate Committee on Finance, Budget, Defense session called for the immediate sack of the Registrar General Hussaini Ishaq Magaji, citing what he described as persistent disregard and disrespect for the Senate. ITV's Wisdom Obakeme reports.
The motion was seconded by Senator Adams Oshomole, who backed calls for decisive action. Senator Kalu urged that the matter be escalated to President Bola Tinubu, seeking the urgent termination of the CAC boss's appointment. He also called for a warrant to compel the Registrar General to appear before the committee.
I'm a member of this committee, even in the 9th Senate until today. And this man will continue saying he's in the villa, he's going to London, he went to... Is that what we are doing? He should come and give us account of what he had done.
Given the fact that he has not accounted for revenue accrued to him and the expenditure he has secured, this Senate should decline to appropriate anything in 2026 budget.
In a separate motion, Senator Oshomole proposed that the CSC's budgetary allocation be withheld pending the Registrar General's appearance and clarification before the committee.
Until we are satisfied that he has properly accounted for previous money and spent, and the Senate is satisfied that he deserves to have any further appropriation. And should he spend money that is not appropriated, he should be headed to Kuje prison.
Chairman of the Senate Committee on Finance, Senator Sani Musa, also criticized the Registrar General for repeatedly failing to honor invitations, describing the development as unacceptable.
Any MDA that we invite, almost every time, they will tell us they are in the villa. They are in the villa, taking excuses with the villa. And even Mr. President does not guarantee any head of MDA not responding to National Assembly.
From Abuja, Wisdom Obakemi, ITV News.
The leadership of the African Democratic Congress has condemned the attack on their party secretariat in Benin City during the visit of a former presidential candidate of the Labour Party in the 2023 election, Mr. Peter Obi. The condemnation was issued during the South-South Zonal Leadership meeting held at the residence of a former governor of Edo State and national leader of the ADC, Chief John Odige Oyego. Residents of Auchi in Itsako West local government area counting their losses after a devastating rainstorm struck the community around 7 p.m. on Tuesday. The heavy windstorm tore off rooftop, destroyed market stalls, and left several family homeless. Edo North correspondent Anthony Igbano has details.
The violent wind, which comes without warning, uprooted trees and caused widespread damages to churches, home and businesses across Jetu, Auchi, and other parts of Isako West local government area. Many households have been thrown into distress as properties were destroyed and livelihoods disrupted. Eyewitnesses described scenes of panic as residents struggled to salvage their belongings amidst the raining storm.
Everything went down, and it's quite unfortunate. Although we have so many victims in Edo North here, but as they are also victims of the circumstances.
We have never seen such a kind in Auchi. To the extent they carried the whole roof, the whole structure of this church, divided into three, hung some part of it on a tree, the third part carried to the other compound. Damage everything. The disaster comes at a particular difficult time as it occurred during the fasting season, compounding the hardship faced by vulnerable families. Many of the victims are now grappling with damaged homes, limited food supply, and an uncertain path to recover while striving to maintain their spiritual obligations. Some of the victims are appealing for urgent intervention from Edo State government and humanitarian assistance to support affected residents, rebuild damaged homes, and restore hope to the community.
This is the situation amidst my house. Pull everything, remove all the roof. So I'm appealing to the well-meaning Nigeria, the local government, the state government, the federal government to assist me on what happened to me. But I believe the government can do it for me.
From Auchi, Anthony Igbano, ITV News.
Victims of January 11, 2026 Ekpoma fire incidents have again renewed their appeal to Edo State government and other relevant authorities to rescue them from possible bankruptcy as a result of the inferno which consumed over 25 shops along with their goods. Edo Central correspondent Chris Omije reports that the block of 25 shops which the Governor Monday Okpebholo promised to rebuild is at an advanced stage of completion.
On the 12th of January 2026, Governor Monday Okpebholo visited the scene of fire incident, which occurred on the 11th of January, consuming over 25 market shops of various goods attached to Ekpoma Divisional Police Headquarters, and promised to rebuild the shops and empower the affected shop owners to start up again.
We are going to take inventory so that you go back to your shop without going to borrow money from the bank.
In a renewed appeal to the governor of Edo State, who is already rebuilding the burnt shops as promised, the shop owners placed an appreciation banner at the project site saying that none of the shops was under any form of insurance. They only await the promise made by Governor Okpebholo to ensure they do not borrow money to start up again.
I want to thank the Governor Monday Okpebholo, for coming and fulfilling his promise. As you can see, the shops are already almost completed. But the most important part of it is now the financial part of it that he promised. He's going to make sure that we did not go to borrow money elsewhere to start our business. He's going to assist us financially. All the shops that are here, none of us are insured.
We are renewing our appeal to him since the incident happened. For us to feed our family is really difficult.
Our governor is really a governor indeed, a man of his word. So I want to sing and appreciate him. Now our governor be this, so we no get another one. Now our governor be this.
The project supervisor, Engineer Emmanuel Agmozi, who said the project is 75% complete, assured that it will be delivered in record time.
As soon as possible, we'll be done with this project because it's a priority. And the traders need to go back to their shops.
The over 25 shops owned by the Police Officers' Wives Association was consumed by fire on the 11th of January 2026, leaving many stranded. In Ekpoma, Chris Omije, ITV News.
And with our reports, we come to the end of the news at this hour. I am Solomon Aino. Good night.